This is Fran from the Educators Room, and I want to show you guys how to make an online course and how to make money from an online course. So I'm going to start pretty simple so I can show you guys. I keep trying to go to this. Okay. So I want to start off by saying that creating an online course is great because it's what we do automatically, right? As teachers, as educators, we create courses all the time. The only difference is that when we create courses, our courses are for students. And so for this, you're going to be creating courses for adults, for other teachers, or for whatever you're interested in. So the first thing I want you to do is whenever I'm about to create a course, one of the things that I always go to is I go to what do I want the course to be about? So before we go into anything, I'm going to show you what my courses look like. And then you're going to be able to see what the end game will look like. I'll be the first to say that you can create great courses and nobody take them. And that's happened to me before. And so I try to tell people that, you know, before you put all this work into creating the course, you have to make sure that your pain points are something that people, something that you would want to buy yourself, or it's a pain point that teachers actually need, they want, and they'll do. So right now what you see is the Learning Academy, which is an on-site of the Educators Room. And as you can see right here, there are 3 courses in which I have created. This course right here is a 12-month course. This course right here is a one-time course. And then this course right here is a one-time course also. So I'm going to use this course right here using your teacher expertise. And I'm going to show you how I took this course and how I built this course and what it looks like. So I'm going to go down. Of course, the course is $97. I'm pretty clear. But I want to show you one of the most important things. So it gives you a little bit about the course or whatnot. But if you go down, it's going to take you to what's in the course. And so before I go into like all of the philosophical things about creating a course, I always think it's kind of interesting for you to see the course and for you to start working with the course before anything actually happens, right? So if you look, you'll see that this is the introduction, right? And it's just going to take you to a little bit, oh, it's locked for you guys, so I'll have to log in. But it'll take you to the introduction. It takes you to week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and then bonus materials. I organize my courses like this because I kind of feel like if I don't, then it'll be hard for me to do it. So that's why I always just try to do it that way, right? So the first thing that I do is I go through and I go through. Hold on, guys. Okay. So I go through and I do a week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, right? And bonus materials. So what I want you to do is you see that. So let's go into what it looks like behind the closed doors. So let's go into this. Let's look at it. Let me log in. And that way you can see everything and it's not like looking at it from the inside out. Okay. So I'm going to go back to this course. I'm going to go down. And I am going to go to introduction. And let me go in as an admin. I'm sorry. It's keep asking me to pay. Okay, admin. Now I'm actually in the back end. But again, before I go into my, before I go into, okay. I want to go into the, okay. And I want to see it as a visitor, as an enrolled student. Okay, I'm sorry. So now I'm ready. So I remember I said that I like to do my class curriculum based on a monthly. So I have a theme for the month. That's the course. And then I break it down into weeks. So, oh, that's not the right course. Hold on. Right here. This is it right here. Okay. Admin. All right, bear with me for just a second. Let's view all. I want us to look at this. Okay. Now I'm rocking and rolling. I'm cooking with fish grease, as my grandmother would say. All right, boom. On the left-hand side, you see I have a graphic, how to use your teacher expertise as an educational consultant. And then right here is my introduction. So as you're going to be able to see in my introduction, I have a little intro. I've uploaded PDFs that clearly have a table of contents. And then I have all of the things people are supposed to do that week. And as they go through, I'm very clear in that I have a private podcast in week 1. I have a monthly planner. I have all these different things for you guys to do. That's an introduction only. So it'll be kind of short. Then if you look at week 2, I've uploaded, I have a podcast. So the podcast is right here. And you can download it. They can download it if they want to. But then I also have some articles, what an educational consultant do, have a case study, planning, heart check, all of these things. And then if you go to week 2, it's kind of the same. I have another podcast, week 3, speaking at national conferences, week 4, and then even week 5, bonus materials. So I say that all to say is before you are thinking about what you are going to build your course on, you need to first think about what's the pain point for the people you're trying to reach. For teachers are trying to get relief from burnout. They're trying to get relief from pay inequity. They're trying to get relief from situations happening in their class that's affecting their teaching. So if you're going to build a course, the first thing that I would say do is for you to make a list of like, who's your target audience? And not only just teachers, like what specific teachers are your target audience? What do you hope for them to learn? What do you hope for them to be able to do from taking your courses? And then once you have that kind of narrowed down, then you start thinking about what are some things that we commonly complain about, and what are some things that we can do to relieve those stress. So I'm going to direct you to a course, to a site that I use that's pretty cool, and it's called Teachable. Okay, and Teachable is free. You do not have to pay anything for it, but Teachable is good because you are able to put all of your courses on here, right? So you would be able to put everything up there, do it. So for right now, I'm going to show you, instead of me going through and like doing all this high level stuff, and you're just like, I'm trying to figure out how to just even get started. I'm going to talk to you about a problem that I have, and I'm going to build a course with you, for you, so you can see it. All right. So one of the things that that is really hard for me is that at times I can be super disorganized. I'm a big idea person, and sometimes it's hard for me to execute. So as I'm bringing new writers on, I want to make sure that they know all of the information that I want them to know, right? That they know how to submit articles, W-9, all of those things. So in order for me to do that, I am going to make a course for writers on what to do when they become a writer for the Educators Room. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to teachable.com, and I'm going to go to like the very basics. And this is my website, and this is my school. So my school is the Learning Academy. There it is right there. Now, I'm going to show you. So sign up for an account with Teachable. Teachable will ask you what school you want to name your school. I've named my school for other teachers, the Learning Academy .com. So I actually want to go, I'm going to go to Teachable. Go to teachable.com. Oh, so I spelled right. Maybe that's why it's not going to go. Teachable.com. And I am going to first go into login. Click login. I have a login. It's going to take me there. And this is my different schools, right? So I have Instructional Coach Academy. I have TER Writers Learn Professional. And I have this one. This is the Learning Academy. This is where for my courses for everybody else, this is where I'm going to put my courses for you guys in here. So you're going to see me walk through it. Okay. Now, one of the things that you're going to want to do is before you go into this, I make all of my courses in Google Drive because it saves automatically. I don't have to be at my computer to use it, all those good things. So the first thing I'm going to do, and my school isn't live, as you can see up there, is I'm going to name my school. So I'm going to hit here, course, and I'm going to name it. And this is going to be onboarding for new writers for the educators room. Okay. Author. I'm going to put the educators room, where teachers are the experts in education. Writers will find free courses on all things to make them, on all things writing about education. Okay. So I added me as an author. Okay. So as teachers are onboarded, and of course you'll need to play with this, right? Does it make sense? But this is just for the sake of you guys, are onboarded. They will take this course to make sure they understand protocols and procedures for being a TR writer. Enjoy and email me at fran@theeducatorsroom.com for any questions. Okay. So I'm gonna take this off, clear that. So now I'm going to create course. So now it's going to ask me what's my first section. Okay. So your first section, I would kind of look at as it's almost like dividing your course up. So section 1 for me, I'm going to name it Congratulations. You've been selected to write for TR. That's my first course. Boom. Then I'm going to do another section. My another section is going to be called Submitting Necessary Paperwork. Create section. All right. See, this is first, this is second. So then the next section is going to be TR Community. How to join our Facebook group, Twitter, etc. Create section. Submitting necessary paperwork. And then new section, pay dates. It's always important. Payroll procedures. All right. Boom. Okay. These are my new sections. So this will be, somebody will get this course. They would have to go through this, 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 this. Boom. Okay. So now I would go right here to new lecture. And this is going to be inside, congrats, you've been accepted to write for the educators room. Now I'm going to give you guys a sneaky tidbit, right? I've already done some of this work. So I'm going to go to my Gmail and I am going to find my course for the educators room. And let me see. Let me go to Drive. I might have to switch users. Let's see. Editing information. Nope. I think it's right in here. So, oh, no, it's not. Boom. Novel published, issue 1. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'm going to have to go into another, and it's okay. I'm going to go in here. I think it's in here. Actually, I don't think it's in there. As you can see, I have lots and lots of good stuff all over my beautiful computer. So I think it's in here. So I'm going to go. Oh, TER new writer onboarding. You see that? Look at God. So this is a letter that I usually send to the writers. So let's see what's the first thing that I want to do. Submissions checklist. Okay. So I'm going to take this new writer submissions checklist, and I'm going to download it, right? And I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to go to right here. My new is this my new lecture? My teachable admin create. Yep. That's it right there. And the first thing I'm going to drop is my TER writers submissions, right? And I'm putting them there because before they even need to know how to write for the educator's room, they need to know, like, okay, here's what articles will be accepted. Now, I also send an email to all new writers. So I'm going to go back out. And remember, this is one of the reasons that I put everything on Google Drive, so I can just flip back and forth. I'm going to give them, it's not what I need. Let's see. I was going to use this. So this is the basic writer. And I don't really want them to use that. So I'm going to go to my email right here. And I'm going to, right here, okay. I'm going to go to my email and I'm going to type in, because I need to get the email that I send to the writers, right? And I'm going to say, writing for the educator's room. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Maybe not that. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to another email address. Okay, hold on. And I'll just put that in there. Okay, sign out. Now, and I'll make sure to put that in there. Okay, so I'm gonna put right here. The educator's room, writing for the educator's room. Okay, so what's gonna come up are a couple of emails, and it's going to be from people who have wanted to write for the educator's room. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to find one that I can use. Okay, let's keep going down. It shouldn't be this hard. Oh, here's one right here. No, maybe that's not right. God does not want me to be great today. Okay, let me see. Writing for, geez, it wasn't supposed to be this hard. Let me say, I'm gonna keep going down. Boom. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I have the rubric. Carrie did that. Let me download that. Jesus. Don't do that. Just download it. You ain't got to do nothing else. It wants me to switch. Okay. So before that, hold on. Okay. So here is the article. So I'm going to click off of this. Click off of this. And I'm going to go right here. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to delete that because that's kind of like 4 or 5 years old. And I am going to paste this together. It has links to videos, has links to all these good things. Take this part of the email out. I'm going to select all. I'll put in a little bit better font. Make it a little bit bigger. Let's do 11. Let's give it a title. Right there. Welcome to the Educator's Room, LLC. And I'm going to add right here, congratulations on being chosen to become a contract writer for the Educator's Room, LLC. Please read below to find answers to commonly asked questions. Okay. So I'm going to go select all. Actually, no. I'm going to download as a PDF. And again, this is why I kind of love Microsoft Google Drive, because I can just download it into a PDF. Boom, it's ready to go. So I'm going to go right here to my admin, because remember, I have the writer submission. So right here, I'm simply going to put, this is the welcome letter. So let me say, no, didn't do right. Let's say, did it go in? Let's go back. Congratulations, you've been selected. Okay, yeah, so let's go down right here. Let's choose it. Erase both of them, but that's okay. So we'll go to, and keep in mind that you want your course to be as logical as you possibly can be. So think about, what would you say in the introduction? What would you say in the week 1? What would you say in week 2? What would you say in week 3? What would you say in week 4? And that's how you should organize your course. Okay, so now I can go to download, and I can go right here. I can hyperlink it, and the 2 files are right there. Boom. I'm gonna hit upload. That's it right there. So, and I'm gonna name this welcome letter, writer submissions guidelines. I'm gonna hit check, right? I'm gonna hit publish. I'm good on that. So now I'm gonna go back. So now I have congratulations, right? And here is the welcome letter and writer submission. So if I clicked on that, so if I click preview, let's do as enrolled student, and this is why I like Teachable. It's going to tell them, they're going to know congratulations. They're going to know to go to that letter. Does that make sense? Okay. So now let's go into submitting necessary paperwork. So invoice. Let's go into, now I know, so I don't have to go through that whole debacle of trying to find a invoice. I can go to the Educator's Room Writers and go right here. And I can type in files. I can go to my files, and I can download right here without having to log into any of my, I can just download the sample invoice, right? Then I can go right back up here and I can put that in. So we know these are invoice. I'm going to name this invoice tax information. Okay. And like that. Now let's choose my file. So I'm going to put the sample invoice. Boom. Now I need, let's go down because I need an I-9 poll. Let's look at this right here. I think this is it right here. Let's see. Look aside Facebook. Yes. So I'm going to download this. And this is W9. And I'm going to go back to admin right here. What? You have yet. Go back. Go back. I think I accidentally. Go back. No, I think I accidentally hit off of it. Maybe. I think maybe I did. Let's go back here. I accidentally clicked off of it. That's my fault for having so many tabs open, but that's okay. So let's go back to admin. And you'll have to play around in Teachable. So I'm going to go right here to courses on my left-hand side. And I am going to go to curriculum. And as you can see, it's saved right there. So I have week 1, congratulations, submitting paperwork. So I'm going to go right here. Let's see, did it save? It doesn't look like it's saved, but that's okay. Because I'm going to go right here. Again, everything's in Google Drive. So if something like that happens, I don't have to worry about trying to find it. Let me get the W9, put that on desktop. Boom. So right here, and what I'll likely do, guys, so I'm going to add text. And I didn't do that last time. And I'm going to say, in order to write for the educator's room, LLC, it's important to know how to get paid. At the end of each month, please complete an invoice for that month's article and email it to invoice@theeducatorsroom.com. In addition, writers will be sent a 1099 in January of each year. Please complete the W9 and either email it or put it in physical mail to P.O. Box 311 770, Atlanta, Georgia 31131. So I put done, save. So that is going to come before anything that I write on the educator's room. So now, yeah. So, and as you can see, you see that right there? I can move that. So that's the first thing people see. So that's done right there. So then I push publish. So I'm going to go back right here. And I'm actually going to go to congratulations. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did right there. So I'm going to go to add text. And I'm going to say, welcome to the Educator's Room, an online magazine dedicated to showing that teachers are the experts in education. In order for your onboarding experience to be informative, please take a moment and read our welcome letter and article submissions checklist. For any questions, please email fran@theeducatorsroom.com. Doesn't like that word onboarding. Okay, so I save that. It automatically goes, and I don't know why, but it automatically goes to the end. And so I just have to go right here and I just have to bring that up. And I'm also going to put right here, okay, we have this a double, so I'm going to delete that. Oh, and let me tell you something really important. You see this right here? I want to make that downloadable. Okay, that way that people can download the information. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to go to week number 2 and I'm going to make sure, see, downloadable, so people can see it. So now I need to make sure that they can view any articles, anything like that. I'm actually thinking this should go, but we'll do that in a minute. So I'm going to go right back up here and I'm going to go to TR drafting, and this is a, let me see, this is for Carrie, I believe. So let me take this off. So what I want to do right here is I want to go into this where I set these articles out, and I want people to be able to video tutorials. What should I write about? So we have different modules, right? But I'm not sure if people know that. So I'm going to hit copy. And I think I have these videos somewhere. So I'm going to go and find these. So I'm going to put new lecture under TER community. And I'm going to say how to join our Facebook group. Submit article plus etc. So I'm going to go to add text. I'm going to put a critical part of being a writer for the educator's room is being a part of our collaborative Facebook group. Please ask to join here. Once approved, you will be able to meet everyone, right? So I'm gonna put this right here. So now I need to go to Facebook, and I need to find the link. So I could actually go there, and I could actually go right here. Here's the link about what it is. And I can go copy, and I can go ask to join here. So I'm gonna put a hyperlink. Okay, so I've done a lot of the technical stuff. So once you've built your course, then it's going to come in. You've already identified who you've already identified who your audience is. You've already identified their pain points. You've built the course. Midway into building the course, I would work on creating a buzz around your course. So a lot of things that what I've done when I'm building a course is that I will collect email addresses. And so one of the things that you might want to do, and you can use a free mail service like MailChimp, MailChimp.com, and you can actually start collecting. You can make a landing page, and you can start making building courses, taking people's emails from there. If you're not comfortable with that, then you can easily go on a Facebook page. If you have an article, a Facebook page for your course, and you can say, hey guys, I'm about to release this really cool course. I'd love to have your email address so I can tell you about it. Take their email address, and you can put it into MailChimp, and you can send out updates for it. So I've went through the actual like nitty gritty how to build a course. And I'm going to actually release this course to you guys later. But I really, really, really wanted you to see it. So my course is another thing before we leave is once you build the course, how much do you charge for the course? For me, it just depends. I have some courses where I literally, they're $9.99 a month for a year, and then you get free access. For other courses, it's a $97 flat fee. I've seen courses as much as $550, and people buy them. Teachers buy them. So you have to figure out what's best for you. What I would recommend is that looking at I would poll my audience. So once you've collected those email addresses, you are then to say, hey, how much would you pay for this course on this? And have a tier. Say, would you pay $9.99? Would you pay $59.99? Like have a list and let them tell you and price your course accordingly. So that's all I have. It's been about 45 minutes. It's been kind of tedious going through this. What I want you to do now, here's your homework. I've taught you how to build a course. I taught you the nitty gritty. I want you to think about what would you build your course on? And I want you to start thinking about, not build your course on. I want you to first think about who's your potential client. And then I want you to figure out what pain point would you use with those people. So that's it. I'm done. Thank you for joining me, and let me know if you need anything else, and I will help you put any questions that you still may have in the comments, and I'll get back to you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.